This is Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Rich Rothmeier. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was a tale of two cities. Was Charles Dickens referring to the abysmal plight of the Minnesota Vikings and the great expectations of the Green Bay Packers? I think so. But how can two cities separated by the Mississippi have such a dichotomy of success? Just this past weekend, the world champion Green Bay Packers bitch slapped the Minnesota Vikings 45-7. And the mighty Badgers of Wisconsin pounded the Gophers worse than a 10-year-old boy in a Penn State shower room. Historically, it doesn't get any different. On the east side of the Mississippi, the world champion Green Bay Packers have won it 13 times in their 91-year history. The Vikings, in 50 years, have lost 4 times in embarrassing fashion, I might add. Any team could have a bad half century, I guess. But come on, man. The Badgers, in the last 20 years, they've won more Rose Bowls than any other team in the Big Ten. The Gophers, 0. They haven't even been there. They can't even spell bowl. So we have to ask ourselves, why? Why is there such success on one side and such utter failure on the other side? Of course, the smarter and better looking people have always come from the east side. That goes without saying. But in a brutal game like football, does that really equate to championships? On the Minnesota side, it's flat and there's lakes. On the Wisconsin side, it's higher elevation, rolling hills. So it begs the question, does shit really roll down hills? It certainly would appear so. That's all for this week, and we'll see you next week.